All right, raise your right hand for me,
I'm sorry.
ma'am. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Gordon.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Miss Gordon, you're before the court with the state attempted to prosecute you for the offense of improper passing. So Kiana Shantavius Gordon, 2024, TK 05925. State may call its first witness.
One moment, Your Honor. I need to make sure. This is the one that I believe we're holding for Pearson. Is Micaiah Pearson on yet? Oh, I see Detective Pearson is on.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, state is ready, Your Honor.
All right.
Uh,
Pearson, raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. All right, your witness, Mr. Tipton.
yeah. Good afternoon, Detective Pearson. Do you mind just stating your name for the Zoom call for me?
Detective Pearson.
Thank you, Detective Pearson. Okay. Detective Pearson, how are you currently employed?
Employed at Clayton County Police Department as a detective.
How long have you been with Clayton County?
3 years.
Okay. And during those 3 years, have you been post certified?
Yes.
Okay. Being post certified, are you certified to investigate crimes, issue citations, and make arrests?
Yes.
Okay. And have you been post certified for the entirety of that 3 years?
Yes.
Okay. I want to draw your attention to March 15th of 2024. Were you working for Clayton County at that time?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Were you on duty that day?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have occasion go to road near Thrasher Road?
Yes.
Okay. Is that within the boundaries of Clayton County?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What brought you there that day?
There was a vehicle accident.
Okay. Can you walk me through what you observed when you got there?
Yes. So when I got there, there was a young man that speaks Spanish. So my sergeant was there to translate for me, and I was told that as he was at a stop sign, it was a one way. So as he was at a stop sign, he tried to make a U-turn, but I guess he took too long, and Miss Gordon, she went around him, and as he was turning, they end up crashing into each other.
Did you talk to Miss Gordon?
Yes, I did. She informed me that she knew it was a one way.
Okay. What exactly did Miss Gordon tell you? Can you go over that with me?
I can't recall based off not having access to my body cam footage at the time, but I do remember her informing me that she knew it was a one way and that she told me that he was in the middle of the roadway and that he was taking too long. So she went around him.
Okay. And did you observe damage on the vehicles?
You said what?
Did you observe damage on the vehicles?
Um, 1 second. I don't recall. I don't see it in my report, but I don't recall. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Give me one moment, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I see that it say her vehicle was towed by tail record.
If you give me one moment, Detective Pearson. I'm just pulling your body cam up.
Okay.
You mentioned damage. You said it was in your report. I cannot recall. Did you say that and you said you could not recall the damage. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes, I don't remember, but in my report it said that her vehicle was towed by Terra Wrecker.
Okay. Were you wearing a body camera were you wearing a body cam?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And was that do you have access to edit or otherwise change your body cameras?
No, I don't.
Okay. If I was to show you a portion of your body camera, could you identify whether or not it was your body camera?
Okay.
Okay. Your Honor, I'm going to share my screen. Thank you, Your Honor. Okay. Oh, my apologies. Appear to be your body camera, ma'am?
Yes, that's my body cam.
Okay. Does it appear to be from that evening, and does it accurately reflect the scene at the time?
Yes.
Okay. The state's going to play the body camera footage from 2:45 forward. So we're just going to follow through on that. State
Mhm.
moves to admit this into evidence.
Miss Gordon, any objection to the body cam footage?
No, ma'am.
All right. It will be admitted as Exhibit 1. I'm not hearing audio, Mr. Tipton.
My apologies, Your Honor. Let's see. It should be. There we go. Sorry. I apologize, Your Honor. I'm having a lot of technical issues today.
Okay, it happens.
Okay. So tell me what happened.
I was coming down. He was sitting in the middle of the road. Well, not in the middle. He was sitting to my far right, and I tried to go around to continue to go straight. And
Do you understand that's a single lane road, right?
not when there are cars that are parked on the side of the road.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. Just because somebody's parked on the side of the road, I mean, this is a single lane road. You know that, right? This is not a 2-lane road.
Right.
Because you know how, like, if a car is going that way, right, somebody's going to be on this side coming back this way, right?
Right.
So it's a single lane road, right?
Right.
One way to go and one way to come. You
So if
understand that?
Yeah, I do. So if
Okay.
he's just sitting there, and I tried to go around him to my left, I went to my left, and he turned into me.
That's an improper passing. You can't do that. So you have a duty to wait until somebody make the move that they're trying to make. You're behind him. I mean, were you in a rush? You trying to get
No.
home? You late?
I don't know. I was on my way to the house, but he was just sitting there.
Right.
No blinker, no nothing. He was just sitting there.
Okay. So what does that mean? So you just pass people just because they're there?
No, I was.
What about your duty here to make sure that it's safe before you do whatever you do? But if it's in front of you, I mean, common sense would say, I can't pass somebody if they're.
No, like when I say just sitting, he was just sitting
For
there.
how long?
Maybe about a minute or two. Like he wasn't moving. And so then when I tried to go around him, that's when he turned.
Yeah.
That's a single lane road. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the way they're coming right now, like where that car was just coming, that's where he was, and I was probably where your cars are going around to go straight.
So you telling me this is a 2-lane road? Let's just kill that one right now.
No. I'm
It's
not saying it's a 2-lane road.
Okay. So then why would you assume that it's cool to pass him so you can go that way still?
Because
Why he's in front of you?
Because he was just sitting there, and when I come down this way on a daily basis, there's always cars on the side of the road.
Well, today an accident happened because of that. Even though you say that you do this on a daily basis, but it's a single lane road.
Right.
You still have a duty to wait to make sure that they do what they do before you proceed. You can't just hit somebody or pass somebody because you don't know what their intentions are. If they stop, obviously that tells you something. Their intentions, they're trying to do something. See what I'm saying? You get it?
Yeah.
So if they're at a standstill, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You sure?
Oh, oops.
Okay.
It's a proper pass.
Yeah.
All right, young lady, we'll get with you in a second. You got your insurance card and all that?
Yeah, I got
They
it.
gave you to, so you good? All right. If you want to have a seat in the car, smoke a cigarette, relax. Do what you do. We'll be back with you, okay? Everybody wants to talk. So you got a profile and a co-6. And that's in a co-7 for her. So if you want to go ahead and cut a co-7 real quick for her, cut that 7.
Yeah.
Okay. What did that depict, Officer Gordon? I'm sorry, Officer Pearson?
I can't hear you.
Sorry, ma'am?
You said what?
What did that depict?
What did you say?
What did we just see, ma'am?
What did the body cam
Basically,
video show you?
Miss Gordon basically admitted that she went around him because he was at a stop sign in the middle of the road for 1.5 minutes or so, not giving him as much time to react. So therefore, she went around him, and as soon as she did that, he collided into her car. But she knowledge that it was a one roadway, and yeah.
Okay, then. And was anyone else cited that day?
You said what?
Was anyone else cited that day?
Yes, he was, because of his driver license was invalid.
Okay, was he cited for a moving violation though?
What?
Was he cited for a moving violation?
No, not that I recall. I just came based off her case.
Okay.
With her situation. I didn't really look into it.
Okay. I saw that you were there. Someone else that you were with?
I'm sorry, you said what? Is my supervisor?
Yes. Who was that you were with?
That was my sergeant at the time.
Gotcha. Sergeant Richard Santos, if I recall correctly, right?
Correct.
And were you able to hear and see him at all times when he was on video?
Did I hear or see him at all times?
Yes, were you able to see him on the video and were you able to hear him on the video?
Yes, correct.
And was he assisting you in the ongoing investigation?
He was basically being vocalized, but I already knew what I was going to do with my investigation.
Okay, then. Okay. And and I saw that you cited her for improper passing. I think we've already gone over why you did that, but what was the significance of it being a one-lane road?
Because on the opposite side, cars went the opposite way. It's like this little separation thing where you can make U-turns and stuff like that, if that kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I thank you now.
No problem.
I have no further questions at this time.
right, anything else for any other questions, any questions, Miss Gordon, for Officer Pearson?
I would just like to ask her if she recalls a stop sign being there, that they said that the defendant was stopped at Thrasher and Flicker.
I can't recall, ma'am. Like I said, the only time I really saw the video footage based off being out sick was just now. I really don't recall that happened last year. So, but you just got cited for improper passing. That's what you got cited for, because you improperly passed him.
I did,
Nothing further.
But in order for you to say improper passing, you guys are saying that he was stopped at a stop sign. There was no stop sign there. He was parked on the
You
side.
said,
No, ma'am. I'll just stop you before we go down this line.
That's fine.
If somebody stopped, it doesn't have to be at they can be wrong as two left shoes. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
But the reason that you would get an improper passing is because if you go around them, then your actions are less safe. They can get cited, but you can also get cited too. They don't have to be at a stop sign for it to be considered improper passing. It just means that this is a one lane going in one direction. He was maybe blocking that lane and you went around him, but you didn't go around him in a safe manner. Okay. That's all that means. Did you have another question for this officer?
I don't.
Okay. All right. Did you wish to, Mr. Tipton, did you wish to enter into the testimony of another witness?
No, Your Honor. The testimony of the testimony that was recorded on the body cam. State's moving to introduce that under Burgesson v. State 276 Georgia 102. That's a Georgia Supreme Court case that lays out the collective knowledge doctrine that says that where two officers are involved in an investigation together and have a means of communication, in this case being the two officers were able to speak and converse with each other, that the officer that is testifying can testify to their collective knowledge and bring that evidence in. So state rests at this time.
All right. So, Ms. Gordon, essentially what the state is asking is that the court, the testimony given by Officer Pearson, which also takes into account what was information provided by Sergeant Santos, is considered by the court in this case because they were both involved in the investigation of the accident. Okay. All right. So, ma'am, did you wish to testify or provide any evidence or testimony in this case?
Yes.
All right. Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down so you understand that you have a right to remain silent.
Yes.
You understand that it is the state's burden to prove the case against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that nobody can make you testify or force you to testify. You have a right to remain silent.
Correct.
All right. Did you wish to give up that right to remain silent and enter testimony in this case?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Go ahead and tell me what you want me to know.
I'm just trying to get an understanding of the place of the incident. If someone pulls over as if they're at someone's house, the way that the road is made, and I do have pictures, there are cars parked there all the time. So I'm not understanding how it's improper passing if you pull at someone's house and you try to make a U-turn from the far left and there's cars coming on your left-hand side, but you're pulled over at someone's house. There is no stop sign at the residence. And I get it. I understand what you were saying earlier as far as it does not have to be a proper sign there, but you're pulled over as if you're at someone's household.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So you're telling me cars are routinely pulled over in front of and parked in front of people's houses?
Yes, and it's a neighborhood.
Okay. And then you're going down, you saw this gentleman pulled over like he was parked in front of somebody's house.
Yes,
And it wasn't until you proceeded that he started to come around.
that he tried to make a U-turn.
Okay. And so where was he moving at the time that you first saw him, or was he stopped?
No, he was stopped.
Okay. And so as you proceeded thinking that he was just pulled over at somebody's house,
Yes.
then he pulls into the travel lane of travel.
No, he just tried to make a U-turn from the far left of the road.
From like just sitting in front of somebody's house, he starts turning back in the
Yes,
other direction.
yes.
Was there a cut? So my understanding is it was like, what keeps coming to my head is like if you go to the pavilion and you're driving down that little street that outlines the pavilion shops, the Fayette Pavilion. Have you ever been there?
Yes.
Okay. And so you're driving down that little street and the shops are on one side and the shops are on the other side, but you're on this little street and you're going in one direction on one side and they have these little breaks in the street and then
Yes.
you can turn at those little breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're talking about? That type of thing?
No,
Okay.
it was a resident. There were no lanes there.
Okay. So to turn, he's trying to turn around in a one lane area.
He's trying to turn around from in front of someone's house. Like, I don't know if you can see that picture, but like here, he was behind this truck
Okay.
on the side of the road.
Okay. Okay. I see it now. All right. I just have to get a picture in my head. All right. Did you have anything else?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Tipton, did you have any questions for Ms. Pearson?
I did not, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Tipton.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, based on the testimony of both the defendant and the officer, the defendant was in fact improperly passing. There was the defendant stated herself that she was attempting to overtake the vehicle. She was taking a turn. Also, she said that it was while the vehicle was stopped. I think that that's inconsistent. Regarding what the officer stated, both officers on the scene, which once again the state is attempting to bring in the testimony, or not testimony, the statements made at the scene through Burgess v. State. The defendant was making an improper passing when she attempted to overtake the car just because she thought the car was stopped for essentially too long. That's what the body cam video said. The defendant's own words in the body cam video stated that she was attempting to pass the car that was just, in her words, sitting there stopped. For that reason, Your Honor, I believe that this case was, that this maneuver was unsafe, and that the defendant should be found guilty of passing. Nothing further from the state.
All right. So now that I have a picture in my head, when Miss Gordon was saying that he was stopped for too long, I'm thinking that this person was in the middle of the street, like in the process of turning and had stopped. And then she tried to go around him. But what I'm now understanding is that he was pulled over. And I guess she's assuming that he's just pulled over and going to stay there for a minute so she can get past him. And then he begins to turn. The fact that I couldn't get, I guess, a sense of where the impact on the vehicles was from the officer, who didn't recall at this time where the impact was, it kind of changes the picture of what I have. So I'm going to find Miss Gordon not guilty of the offense, because in my mind, if she believes that the guy's just pulled over in front of somebody's house, or they're waiting, as people will do, like if they're trying to check their GPS, or they're trying to figure out where they are, or they're even stopped waiting for someone to come out, then if you're going past them, then you're not going to assume that they're just going to swoop around. So at this time, I'm going to find Miss Gordon not guilty.
Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Miss Gordon, you're free to go at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.